Hey guys, what's going on? It's that Home Theater Dude. Got a brand new episode for today. Before I actually jump into this video, just real quick, that Subs for Subs giveaway, it's the Klipsch SPL 120. It's a $600 subwoofer. I'm giving this thing away worldwide. So not this video, go to that video right up here. If you guys can't see this thing that I'm pointing to, go ahead and go down to the description, click that video, go there, follow the directions, and then you guys are enrolled to win that subwoofer for free. So basically that was it. I wanted to go ahead and get those numbers up. I don't understand why it's taking so long to actually get there. The channel as a whole has gotten several hundreds of thousands of views in the last couple of weeks, and since that thing's been out, so I really want to go ahead and get that thing out to you guys as quick as possible. So just one last push. Let's go ahead and try to get that thing done, and that's about it. If not, maybe I'll go ahead and readdress it this weekend, but I think we could do it, guys. So let's go ahead and jump into this video right here. So the last video I did was the Klipsch versus SVS, this flagship versus flagship, the RF-7 versus the SVS Ultra Towers. And there was a lot of controversy, especially in the comments. People were, naysaying. They were thinking that the test was flawed or of some sorts. So basically what I did, instead of trying to type all the same stuff in the comments over and over again, I figured why not go ahead and remake the video and tell you guys how the original video was made and how this video is going to be made. So let's go ahead and talk about how the original video was made. So with that, basically what I did is I used the Denon AVR, I ran it in direct mode, and then I had the PANTERA 831 amplifier for both channels, left and right. Well, basically it powers my whole stage, but I unplugged the center just to make sure that it was 100% off. And I used the PANTERA 831, 250 watts a channel, and then I normalized the volumes with Odyssey calibration. And whenever I say Odyssey calibration, basically what I'm meaning is that whenever you do that, it normalizes the latency, and also which is going to be the speaker distance, and also the speaker levels, so the volume. So it normalizes it to the same core idea of what it's supposed to be. And you can obviously turn on or turn off Odyssey Q or any of those other goofy little EQs or Odyssey bells and whistles. So I turned all that stuff off, but here's the thing. Whenever you run this thing in direct mode, like I was talking about in the last video, it turns off that EQ anyway. So that's the reason why I mentioned that. But just to clarify everything, I went ahead and redid Odyssey, and I filmed it, and I showed you guys that I turned it off. So there's no Odyssey EQ on there at all. There's none of the bells and whistles active at all. And then I still ran it in direct mode to give the best type of test. After that, what I did is I did the microphones. So what I did with the microphone is I have a completely different microphone. I had the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus. It's a really good microphone. It goes from 20 hertz all the way up to, I think, 25,000. It's a very great microphone. But people were complaining about that one, so I busted out the Zoom H4n Pro. This is a studio-grade microphone, and it records at, I think, 96 kilohertz and 24 bit depth rate. So, or bit depth. So with that one, I would change the microphone. There is an ability to change the gains on the microphone. So I made sure that I locked the gains on there. They were both set at 35 for the entire test. I locked the gain on the camera so that there's no up and down, there's no auto searching and whatnot. So everything's locked. The gain's locked on the camera, the gain's locked on the microphone, and all the tests were done at negative 10 dB on the Denon. So with that, I went ahead and did the speaker levels too. So I verified that both of them were set to the correct speaker volume whenever I did the levels. I have I think it's called a V-like decibel meter. It's kind of expensive. You can get it on Amazon. But I use that one at the same spot for both of them to make sure that I got a good 75 dB type of recreation of volume at the main listening position. And here's another thing. The microphone's at the main listening position. That's why I set it there in the first place. So I went ahead and set the dB meter right there, and I got 75 dB on both of them going to the same spot. So I think I normalized that pretty good. Other than that, I think that I've covered all the other things that you guys said that were, kind of wonky or not necessarily you guys had questions about. But this is a this is a long-winded intro. I'm sorry, guys, but just here's the thing with this test. I'm not necessarily trying. I have zero agenda. I could care less which one of these performs better. It does nothing to me. And basically, what I want to do is I've been saying this for like the last year, and it seems to be that people have problems with it because it's a very unpopular opinion. I really think that the Klipsch or the SVS Ultra Towers are a great performing speaker, and for some reason, everyone loves to compare them to these, which are almost double their price. And I don't understand it. So basically the whole reason behind this video is I want to go ahead and show you guys that these are 100% completely different speakers. I mean, like they may shine in like certain areas and they may be good for their own specific reasons, but they're two completely different speakers. If you love the sound of Klipsch, you're going to love the RF-7s. You get all that Klipsch sound, just more of it. But if you love the Ultra Towers, you're going to love it too. I mean, but just keep an open mind with this video, and even then whenever you're shopping about speakers and things. I have a lot to say, but I'm going to go ahead and save this for the actual, after we're done with the test. I think that what I did is I recreated a lot of the good things from that last test. I refined a couple things, and I just verified all that stuff with you guys so that you guys know there's no funny business going on in this video. So without further ado, did I tell you guys to close your eyes? Okay, so after the intro plays, because I'm gonna play the intro right after this. After the intro plays, go ahead and close your eyes, and then experience the actual test, and let me know which one you guys think below 1 or 2. Or you guys can rewatch it and experience that way, or you can just watch it with your eyes open. I mean, it's a free country. So that's basically it, guys. I wanted to give you guys basically the test that you guys have been asking for, like the absolute A to B, same for all of this stuff. I wanted to go ahead and give that to you guys, and I think that this video gets very close to it. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the intro, and I'm going to go ahead and talk again after the actual test is done, and let me know what you guys think down in the comments. So that's it, guys. Go ahead and close your eyes in about 6 seconds, right after the intro starts.
Gangsters, bad bitches and your ugly ass friends. I cannot preach. Second verse for the hustlers, gangsters, bad bitches and your ugly ass friends. I cannot preach.
Mario Biondi. Mario Biondi.
Much more to me than you. Oh, nothing really means much more to me than you.
Belinda was mine. Belinda was mine. I'll be what I am. Solitary man, solitary man. I'll be what I am, a solitary man. Say please, girl, you got to me. You brought me to my knees. Never thought I'd say please, girl. I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart. Gonna start like this. I'm finna. I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart. Gonna start like this.
I bought an 87 for the weekend. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. I bought an 87 for the weekend. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Red light, green light.
supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, they say the time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello, hello from the outside. Hello from the outside.
Heaven is in the palm of my hand and it's waiting here for you. Heaven is in the palm of my hand and it's waiting here for you.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and recap this video. So there's a couple different things that I said in my review of the speakers in the last video. So if you guys haven't seen it, go ahead and click right up here. I'm going to leave a link to that video. But it's a long, lengthy, long-winded, it's as accurate type of response that I can give to what I experienced in my room of these speakers. And like I've been saying, guys, these A to B tests, I mean, there's a lot of factors that get involved. The microphones that I use get involved, the preamps on the microphone, the preamp on the camera, the compression that whenever it gets uploaded to YouTube. I mean, there's all kinds of different things involved. So if you guys want to make the best well-informed decision, I mean, listen to my reviews and testimonials. But if you guys want to experience them yourself, that is the absolute best way to do it. Go ahead and check these things out in the showroom. And or if you can, I mean, try to buy them and test them out in your house, because that's going to be the best way to actually see, because you can hear something in a showroom. It's going to sound 100% different whenever you get it home. So just think about that. If you guys can't afford these things all at once, please understand that I am 100% transparent with my videos. I have no malicious intent. I have no agenda whatsoever. And basically the reason why I started this channel is because there's a lot of different people out there that have that, you know, edge that really want you to do something because of their will. And that's not me, guys. Basically what I do is whenever I do any review, I take a step back and I try to listen, or I try to look at it from you guys' point of view. What questions you're going to have, what is important to you, sound-wise, visually, projectors, speakers, components, all that different stuff. So it seems like there's some people that think I have some sort of malicious agenda. And I wanted to go ahead and address that now, and you guys know that if you've been watching the channel, that's just not an issue. So guys, here's the thing. I went ahead and went long-winded in that long, lengthy conversation that I had with you guys on the last video of the Klipsch versus SVS, and none of those opinions have changed in this test because the speakers, you know, performed exactly the same. They're different songs, different microphone. I mean, I'm not listening through the microphone. I haven't even edited it yet, so I don't know what you guys are going to hear on the other end of it. But the SVS Ultra Towers, they're a great performing speaker all around. I really like these things. And I mean, just because I have a whole lot of SVS stuff in my house already doesn't mean that I have allegiance to this thing. I'm just trying to tell you guys that I really enjoy this speaker. It's a very linear speaker all the way through. And another quick thing I was doing whenever I was playing some music, even whenever I wasn't recording, I was talking about on the last video that it has, you know, different speakers for different things. So in the bass, it has two twin 8-inch drivers. Two twin 8-inch drivers, and then on the face of it, it has two 6.5-inch drivers and then a tweeter in the middle. And then they're crossed over at different points, so it gives you that nice linear response whenever you're actually looking for a speaker. And then one thing I will say is whenever I was playing those demos, I looked on top of the speakers and I saw that they were like, going in and out. They were going through their excursion at different depths. So it seemed like you can visually tell that these things are crossed over, even if you can't necessarily tell in the actual sound. I think that the crossovers are very well done on these things, and that's just my opinion on that. Overall, I try to pick a lot of the popular brands of music that you guys are listening to. I may not have done country or, classical music or things like that. But, I mean, a lot of people complain about whenever you go to hear these demos that there's always live music. And that's a trick that some of these guys use is they try to do live music to make it seem like the speaker's more live and has more depth and, more stuff going on in it. And if you guys notice, I rarely ever do live music in here. And that's because I wanted to do something different than the rest of the people out there that are making these videos or the rest of the people that actually do demos. So going on to the Klipsch RF-7s, again, these are amazing speakers. Don't think that I am crapping on these things at all. I mean, I love these things. I've been wanting to actually buy a set for a long time, but having them in my house and listening to the way they perform in my house, it's not cohesive to the rest of the actual environment. I've normalized them to the room. I've calibrated them to the room, and just the way these things sound overall. I'm sorry, guys. This is unpopular, but it just seems like there's something lacking. Whenever I did the test on a couple of the songs on the bassier songs, I had my hand on the door, and then I actually felt vibrations more with the Ultras than I did with the Klipsch. So if you guys will notice that whenever I actually played the Dark Knight on that Tokyo scene or Hong Kong scene, you can actually see the lines on the skyscraper, and you can see them shaking. And it's a visual representation of what's going on in the actual room. Like, they just seem like there was more volume going on overall, even though that these are normalized to the same dBs at the same spot. It just seems like there was a thicker, fuller sound coming from the SVS rather than the Klipsch RF-7s. And again, guys, I've been trying to use my words carefully. I'm not trying to say that one's better than the other, but this is basically what I'm experiencing in my room, and that's it, guys. So I think that's going to be it for this video. If you guys want to go ahead and readdress my opinions that I made in the previous video, please go ahead and watch that one again. Realize that there was nothing on my end that was necessarily trying to sway you guys one way or the other. I'm just trying to show you guys exactly what I experienced in my room. So again, these things will sound different in your room, and I mean, even if you're watching this over the internet, some people may be watching on their cell phones, some people may be watching on their tablets, their laptops, their home theaters. All that different stuff influences the way these things sound. So try to keep an open mind, and whichever opinion that you guys fall on that makes you feel better about your purchases, go with that one. I mean, that's really all I can say. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna go ahead in this video here. Please understand that I did this video with no agenda, no motive on the mind. Basically, what I was trying to do is I was trying to explain everything that happened in that last video so that you guys know that, there wasn't anything funny going on, and I try to recreate it as similar as possible. And like I was talking about, I haven't even heard the footage, so I don't even know what the playback's going to be like. And the sound that just came through was just really, really similar to what I heard last time. So if you guys want to go ahead and recheck out that video, go ahead and leave it right up here. But basically, my opinions haven't changed, and that's it, guys. So, I mean, I really appreciate you guys for watching. So like I was talking about before, I'm an Emotiva affiliate, SVS affiliate, Klipsch affiliate, and Amazon affiliate. So if you guys want links to this stuff, go ahead and hit me down in the comments. And as always, if you just want to go ahead and click down in the description, there's links for all this stuff. If you guys don't see something, let me know. But again, I'm not getting rich off this stuff, guys. Maybe there is some... maybe there's some people that think I am, but I mean, I'm living the same lifestyle that I was before. I'm not going out, dining and whining and dining and things like that. But I really invest all the money that I get from those actual different streams of revenue. I put that stuff back into this home theater so that I can be more well-informed, get my hands on more gear, and give you guys more testimonials about this stuff so that you guys know that whenever you buy this stuff, that you guys are getting some quality gear. So hope you guys have found this video informative. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Make sure you like, favorite, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the little subscribe notifications bell. That really helps out. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. So peace.